Jade Cargill has shown signs of life, so we'll see what's happening there. We'll also check out what's new for Naomi, Cody Rhodes, and more. Starting things off with some big news for the Jade Cargill situation. We were just speaking the other day here on WrestlingWorldCC about how it's been over a month since the attack on Jade Cargill took place, and there's been nothing but silence from her end. No social media posts, no statements, no remarks, no signs of life at all. And we were trying to determine where this character's at right now within the world of the storyline. Has she been in the hospital for a whole month? Is she home? Is she recovering? Does she have any thoughts about what happened that night? There were so many questions that couldn't be answered because there wasn't anything to work with. But Jade Cargill has now broken her silence and shown the first signs of life since the night of November 22nd when the attack took place. Jade Cargill took to her social media platforms to simultaneously post a close-up picture of her face. This picture was taken definitely post-attack because you can see the marks and wounds above her eyes and upper face. So it's an updated picture that was taken after those events took place, and like they always say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Jade did not caption, and she didn't need to, because the post does all the talking for her. She's showing off the marks, but her eyes are wide open, and she's posting this picture as a warning to whoever did this to her. She's gonna track them down, and she's recovering. So it was a great way for Jade Cargill to break that 1 month social media silence, and hopefully this picture opens up the floodgates for even more Jade Cargill social media posts, where she can get some updates about her conditions, and maybe even some bits and pieces of her story out there. Jade's first post back was met with some warm regards from fans and other superstars. But here's where, once again, some pretty suspicious behavior from Naomi and Bianca comes into play. Bianca and Naomi have been very vocal about how they're doing everything right now for Jade Cargill, how they're holding things down for her, how they care so much for her. But strangely enough, Bianca nor Naomi dropped a like on Jade Cargill's return post to social media. This is the woman they both claim to care so much about. They're on the case. They're figuring everything out. But neither Naomi or Bianca can take a second out of their day to acknowledge Jade's post and show some support with a like or even a comment under it. It's a really nitpicky thing, but it's something that means more in the bigger picture in the grand scheme of things. Your so-called best friends can't even show you support on your big first post back since the attack. Don't they care so deeply for Jade? Shouldn't they be the first one acknowledging and supporting that post? Naomi and Bianca are online responding to fans, responding to stars, but neither of them acknowledged that post from Jade Cargill. Did they not acknowledge the post out of guilt? Are they angry that Jade Cargill posted this warning? What's going through Bianca and Naomi's head to make them avoid and ignore this post at all costs? Another small but important thing to note about this story is that Bianca and Naomi continue to say that every single week how they're going to find out and discover what really happened to Jade Cargill. Yet, we don't really see Naomi or Bianca taking any action to those words. We do not see Bianca or Naomi conducting their own investigation and interrogating other superstars about the Jade Cargill attack. We hear them say they want to find out what happened, but we don't see any actual effort on screen of Bianca or Naomi trying to find out what happened. So that itself is another detail that makes them both look guilty, because it's not like one of them are actually showing effort and the other isn't. They're both not really doing anything to investigate the situation. If these two characters are truly innocent, we should see them snooping around, trying to get some more intel and proof about what really happened. But if these characters are guilty, maybe that's why they're not spending any actual time investigating the matter, because they know who exactly did it, and it wasn't anyone else. So at no time do we ever see Bianca and Naomi actually looking into what happened with the attack. They don't show any acknowledgement to Jade Cargill's social media post return. It just makes you wonder if all these things are intentional parts of the story, or if they're all smaller plot holes. It's just some food for thought, because if Naomi and Bianca are as supportive and into the case as they claim to be, we should really be seeing some more action out of the both of them on screen and on social media. Just little things that would make us go, oh, they really do care about Jade Cargill. But the way Bianca and Naomi are handling business right now, it's making us think the complete opposite. that these two characters don't care about Jade that much at all. So Jade put the warning out there. She made it out of the attack. You can't break her, and we gotta see what she will do once she's back. A big moment that feels like it's on the table to potentially happen will be the moment of Jade Cargill returning to SmackDown right in the middle of Bianca and Naomi having a successful run as tag team champions together and demanding for her title to be handed back to her. Would Naomi really just hand it over to Jade Cargill instantly like nothing? Or is there going to be some hesitation there from Naomi to hand it over, and for her to express to Jade Cargill that she's been the active champion while Jade has been out of action at home? It surely feels like Naomi could flat out say no to Jade Cargill when she asks for the title back. And how would Bianca Belair feel about that as well? What if Bianca has quietly enjoyed teaming with Naomi more than Jade Cargill and doesn't want Jade to take her half of the titles back? There's truly so many different ways you can slice this story up when it comes to future possibilities. Now let's get into these new rumors circulating around Cody Rhodes, because this is something else that could go in so many different ways. New reports recently came out claiming that there's a strong chance that Cody Rhodes will drop the WWE title sometime in 2025. And there's also not just one or two names on the list of candidates to potentially dethrone him. There's actually a mighty long list of stars who could be the next WWE champion. Reports claim that Roman Reigns, John Cena, CM Punk, Randy Orton, The Rock, and Drew McIntyre are all prime candidates to potentially dethrone Cody Rhodes. And this entire list of names all have the perfect story foundation already in place with Cody Rhodes, and any of them taking the title off Cody Rhodes would make sense. Roman Reigns obviously has a strong chance to dethrone Cody. Roman's title reign ended at the hands of Cody Rhodes in the first place, so him coming back around and taking the title off of Cody after wrapping up his issues with his own family seems possible. John Cena and Cody Rhodes used to travel all over the world with each other in WWE. Cody speaks very highly of Cena as a teacher and mentor. So now it would be the teacher versus student, with obviously the WWE World title breaker being on the line for John Cena as well if he wins. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes are close friends, and we all know that Punk still has that favor in his pocket. So could that lead towards this WWE title match? Randy Orton, another longtime mentor and close friend to Cody, it makes sense for the both of them to square off for the title. The Rock flat out told Cody Rhodes in 2024 that he would take the title off of him, so that match taking place would make sense. Drew McIntyre is obviously on a revenge tour of his own, focusing mostly on Roman and Punk at the moment, but maybe this route does lead to Drew being the WWE champion again. So it's going to be an interesting 2025 for Cody Rhodes, because these are all very big challengers for his title, and any one of them could snatch the title up. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.